Hey nerds, what's up? Oh my gosh, it's been a while. If you're new to this channel, I want to say thank you for subscribing. I hit 5,000 subscribers recently, and wow, thank you. Oh my god, it's so amazing. This video is going to be kind of like a life update. Where did I go? I stopped vlogging for NaNoWriMo. I have stopped doing NaNoWriMo. I'm going to explain kind of what has happened throughout the last few weeks. So yes, let's just get on it. So as you might have noticed, if you were following me, at the very beginning of November, I was vlogging, and that lasted all of a few days, and then all of a sudden I became very unmotivated, and not just unmotivated to do NaNoWriMo, but unmotivated to do much of anything. So I don't really know what happened there. I for sure was not doing much. And so because of that, I stopped vlogging because it just was not a very entertaining video at first. And then I just kind of stopped doing NaNoWriMo too. Everything just kind of stopped. I also haven't been reading that much. I'm in a reading slump. So then when I stopped doing NaNoWriMo, I was like, okay, well, I could just start filming regular videos again and say, I'm done with NaNoWriMo or whatever. But I haven't been reading, so I don't really know what to film. I need to film Bibib stuff, Biannual Bibliothon stuff, which is the readathon that I'm a host of. It starts in January. Haven't filmed anything for that yet, and I do have a couple ideas for the 7 videos, but not very many of them. And yeah, so I don't know, I just was very unmotivated. And then the election happened. Oh my god, that if there was anything mental health problem going on before the election, there for sure was a moment where I just was done. Wow, I didn't want to be a part of this country anymore, because it just baffles me that half of our country didn't vote at all. That's number one, the most frustrating thing I've ever come to. I don't get it. I don't get why people don't vote. The eligible voters, half of them didn't come out to vote. That's annoying to me. You live here. Care about what is happening to this country. Just give a shit. I don't know. And then the other, half of the voters who did come out and vote voted for a guy who grosses me out. If you voted for Trump, I do not hate you. I am not trying to spew hate. But I do hate that individual, Trump. I do hate him. I do not like him. I also hate Hillary. I didn't vote for Hillary. And so then it creates this problem where all of a sudden, the next few days after the election, people are all going, oh, it was those people who voted for third-party candidates that got Trump elected. No. The half of the voters that didn't vote, they voted for Trump. That's who did that. And the other half who did vote for Trump, the other half of the voters who voted for Trump, they elected Trump. And it's frustrating because there are things that Trump could do that will be good for this country. There are a few things. I'm a stark liberal though, so most of it I don't agree with, but there are a few things that I can see why people voted for him on those very few notions. And the problem is that people took those things that they liked about Trump and ignored all the things that are pretty awful about Trump. Or they agree with him, which not all of the Trump supporters are assholes. I think it's one of those things where we are so angry in our political movement right now that anything that didn't look like a Republican and didn't look like a Democrat and didn't look like a politician had more of a chance. It's why we loved Bernie when he was in the primaries. He is a politician. He's been a politician for a long time, but he didn't feel like one. He felt like a person for the people, by the people, and that's why people loved Bernie. And Trump represents a very similar notion, which is not a politician. He feels very raw, and I don't like what he says when he feels very raw, which is why I don't like him, but I'm sure some people do. So wow, that was a lot about the election, and that's my feelings on it, and that's been part of the reason that I haven't been filming, because all I can think about is the election. All I can think about is that It's sad when the whole thing you can hope for the next 4 years is just nothing to happen. Like, I hope that a lot of stuff gets filibustered in Congress by the 49% of Democrats so that Trump can't get a conservative judge on the Supreme Court. I hope that all of that gets stopped because I want to keep my rights to birth control and to the right to have an abortion if I choose to have one, and the right to get married to a girl if I want to. And all of those things are not necessarily things that I use or have used in the past or want to do. I mean, I probably am going to get married to Matt, and I probably won't ever have an abortion in my life. Who knows? It might be a thing, but as of right now, I do want kids, so if I got pregnant tomorrow, probably wouldn't get one. I use birth control regularly. That's one of the ones that I do use because I don't want kids tomorrow. And for all of you who also don't like him and are talking about, like, impeaching him and stuff, like, don't talk about impeaching Trump when Mike Pence is the next in line of that job, because Mike Pence is more terrifying than Trump for the thing that I at least am very, like, opinionated about, such as he wants to make conversion therapy for gay people not only legal but required and stuff like that. So he's a terrifying man as well. I think Trump is a lot of air. I don't think that he's as Republican as he pretends to be right now, because if you look back in the past, he's said things like, oh, if I ever ran for president, I would run as a Republican because they're all idiots and I would for sure win. So, like, he's an asshole to everyone. There's no one that he's not an asshole to. That's why I don't like Trump. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about Trump. Sorry if you hate me for this video. Sorry if you hate me for my opinions. I truly do not mean to offend anyone in what I've said. I don't think you're awful if you voted for him. But that doesn't mean I'm less scared that he is our president or that he will be. Also, the Electoral College is fucked because he didn't win the popular vote. So there's that too. And the last thing I want to say regarding this election is that for those of you who are protesting or want to be protesting, and for those of you who are angry about protesters, do not forget that that is a very, very important right that you have to do. You have the right to protest. That's why we're free. And that's what freedom is. So be safe doing it if you are doing it, and try not to hurt anyone when you are doing it, because that's not nice. And yeah, so now I'm crying on camera. Now that the tough stuff is all out of the way, I also just wanted to do a little bit of, like, other life updates, such as, like, I dyed my hair, and I have officially applied to be a substitute teacher in the school district that I live in right now. I haven't gotten an interview yet because all my stuff is still being processed, but, like, moving forward in the career life, I'm currently working 5 days a week as a server at a restaurant, and I feel like my head is going to explode. The videos have also suffered. Like, there have been a few times where I'm like, yeah, I should film, but, like, I have to work in an hour, so no, I can't film. Or edit, like, Jesus Christ, when am I gonna edit this? I don't know. I really hope to get it up today, but it's 12:43 and I work at 4, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I love you guys. Thank you very much for 5,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching this video. If you got to the end, Jesus, thumbs up for that, man. And please do not hate each other in the comments, because I know I brought up a very controversial and painful on a lot of different sides subjects. So please be nice to each other. Will you please comment down below some video ideas for me? of anything you want. I've been watching a lot of TV. I've not been reading that much, so yeah, maybe what I've been watching or something. Like, I think I've read one book, and it was The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken, which was amazing, but like, not worth a whole video. I don't know. We'll see. I think I will have a review up soon of a book that I was sent for review that I was sent so long ago. So hopefully I'll have that up pretty soon too. I will see you guys very soon with a new video. I don't know if I'm going to be putting up a video every Monday and Thursday at this time because like I said, don't have a whole lot of content to film right now. So you might be only getting one video a week for a little bit, but I hope to get back to the Monday, Thursday schedule very soon. So I will see you guys when it happens. For now, I love you. Bye.